Hi family, I'm back and welcome to Abby React. I'm sorry I've not been as consistent as I would have loved to. My ring light broke. I need another phone to be able to film because too many excuses. And I don't know if you can see, I'm using like a very small ring light, so there's a little bit of shadow behind me, but nonetheless I've decided, and my mic is not with me, but I have decided I'm going to film this video because it is long overdue. So welcome to Abby React. How you doing? Today I bring you interesting news from the graduation parties that's been happening in Nigeria. In case you do not know, or for those who are not Nigerians that will be watching this, the school's academic session usually ends in July. So after July, schools would have, what they call graduation ceremony. The previous class will move to the next class, and then they start what they used to call summer, but we don't have summer in Nigeria, so let's just say the long holiday period. But the graduation party has evolved to be like a mini Owambe. And trust Nigerians to always turn up whenever there are parties or whenever they hear party. I'm also like that, so I'm not judging. But this year's graduation party has been very interesting. I mean, it gets interesting as the year goes by, but this particular one has been interesting. And it brings us to talk about, I don't know if I'm going to put the title in the video, but gift versus souvenir. Now, why did I say that? One of the souvenirs, or let me say gifts, that caught my attention, I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing souvenir right, but one of the gifts that caught my attention. So backstory, or before I move to the main topic of today, they usually, what I understand or what I know is that parents will meet, like the PTA will meet and decide on the gift, or maybe the teachers and the school management, they'll meet and decide, or maybe for some schools I know there's a body that is in charge of that, deciding what gifts they would share and all that. But I know, what I know is that parents are involved in the planning and execution of the graduation party, especially parents of the graduating set. In this case, nursery 2 or nursery 3, primary 6, GSS 3, SS 3, right? So this particular one caught our attention on social media, and I'm going to put the picture on the screen, but this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see clearly, but that's a wardrobe right there. Yeah, this is a wardrobe, and it gave the graduating set of a particular school, and the title was "See what they shared at the school's end of the year party." Now, it's a lovely gift, but some other social media users disagree. They feel like, was it not, I don't want to use the word thoughtful, but that's the word somebody used, that this is not a thoughtful gift, because how do you expect parents to transport this big amazing wardrobe home and all that? But then I think that these parents are aware, the parents of this school are aware. I want to believe that they are aware, so they know what is coming. I mean, they have the PTA chairman who discuss all of these things, and is the middleman between the school and the parents. So there's somebody who would have told them, and they didn't mind, right? But what do you think? Is this a ridiculous gift, or should I say souvenir? I don't think it's a souvenir. I think it's a gift because they most definitely paid for it. In this part of the world, graduating or parents of the graduating children pay a particular sum of amount for the graduation rather. But I think that some schools usually collect it at the beginning of the term, so for third term they add it to their bills. But I mean, that's too much information. I don't think it's too much information. I think everybody should know that, right? I think some schools do that, and some schools will just they meet and they decide on what to share and all of that. So for those saying it's ridiculous, I want to believe that the parents of this graduating set, they were aware. I don't think it caught them unawares, and if it did catch them unawares, then there's a problem. We've seen other some would say ridiculous, some would say what's this word now, is it outlandish, some would say it is outrageous, some would say it is weird. And I put up a post on my social media, on my personal page. If you're not following me on Facebook, you should. Adetola Omoro, I guess that's the name, but I'll put it on the screen. I asked some of my friends, some of my followers, to share with me some ridiculous or weird items they've seen people get for this graduation, and one of them actually mentioned wardrobe, and I think it is amazing. Next year, who knows, perhaps they will share cars, or maybe land documents, or fully built houses for graduating sets. They work for it. The children deserve it, if you ask me. Anyways, moving on to the next topic of today. This is probably not the usual thing, but I saw a post in one of the teacher groups that I belong to, and I want to believe this is from a school owner, and it says, "Dear teachers, if you are leaving at the end of this term, resign properly." And somebody in the comments said, "What you give is what you get, shikena." And another person said, "Why not, if you also pay for that month?" Now this brings us to the main discussion. Why are school owners giving that caveat? Or why are some school owners giving that caveat that if you want to resign properly? What's going on? Are teachers not resigning properly? If they're not resigning properly, what is the problem? What is the problem? Now, I am fully, as a teacher, over 10 years, professionally, I think over 8 years now, in the education industry. I am not alien to this MO. I know what happens. Some teachers want to resign, probably due to unfavorable conditions in their workplaces, or HR issues and all of that. They tend not to resign properly. But this is me as a teacher begging other teachers that please resign appropriately. I know some schools have exit policies. If you want to leave, this is what you should do. Give a month's notice and all of that. July is if you know you're leaving a school, the end of the term or end of this term, if you're leaving now, you should have dropped your resignation in July, so that by August to find a replacement. But I know it's not that easy, because some teachers would want to work in August so that they can get good pay. But I also understand that some schools recruit in August because it's the long holiday. It gives you time to acclimatize yourself in the school environment. But whichever ways, please, school owners, school industry leaders, please make sure that you are doing right by teachers. And teachers, please do the right thing. If you're resigning, whether the boss is wicked or not, whether they've done you well or not, please resign properly. And I also know, I'm not alien to the stories I've heard where a teacher would want to resign properly and all hell would be let loose on the teacher. I'm not alien to that fact. Get help. That's all I'm going to say. So thank you so much for coming to thank you so much for watching Abby React. I'm so excited to be filming. So pending when pending when I'm able to get a bigger ring light and my mic is back and I'm doing my full setup. Pardon the errors, pardon the pardon the too many word fillers. It's been a long time, but I'm glad to be back. Do not forget to like this video, share it with your teacher friends, share it on Facebook or social media, on any social media platform you are on, and subscribe, please. We're almost at 600 subscribers, I guess 500, 600, I'm not too sure, but please subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And if you need me, or if you want me to react to any video, please help my career, help my ministry. I love to do this. I love to talk about everything in education. So please send me these videos and I'll react to them, and I hope to improve. Thank you. Bye.